Yeah. Speaking of bad comments, I love this YouTube feature that just reminded me of, so I decided to bring it up. Hide user from channel.
Oh,
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 love it.
mwah,
Man,
mwah.
so great.
This is it is like the most spiteful and just delicious thing that you can do. I'm gonna sound like a psycho for a second, but it turns
Feed me,
out
feed me. I want to hear.
it turns out there are some bad people on the internet.
What?
Uh and they think that you owe them something. They think that like you owe them their life because they've blessed you with watching your videos. Uh on YouTube, you can't actually block from someone from being able to see your stuff, but you can hide them from the channel. And they don't know it, but they're shadow banned. So they're going to be engaging. They're going to be clicking and typing, and this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm the only one who's ever played a whirlwind barbarian or whatever.
Hate watching your
And
videos.
yeah, watching the video, you can dislike my video too. I don't care. That's engagement, baby. YouTube's like, oh, people clicking it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hiding from channel is so good. It's
Yeah.
so good.
And a little tip to viewers, if you ever tell me if you tell me like word for word, like you're stupid, that's probably going to hide you from channel. If you tell me that I should probably just kill myself, that you're going to get hid from the channel, I'm just letting you know. Anything like that. Like you have 425 magic find, that's dumb. You don't need it. You don't know what you're talking about. Why do you even make videos? You're going to
That's
get
getting you
hidden.
hide from channel.
You're gonna get hidden from the channel. Yeah, yeah. It seems obvious to me, like that. Maybe you should just not waste your time typing that stuff into the comment section. Just watch
Yeah, and
somebody else's videos. There's 50, 100 of us out there.
yeah, there's so many. It's wild. So I'm like a fairly sensitive person. I think that's what lets me kind of connect with people and be as personable as I am. Not to pat myself on the back, but I'm pretty sensitive. Like I care a lot about what I make. I care a lot about the time and energy that I put into stuff. So when people come through with just disrespectful, like just hateful stuff, just wildly hateful, like there's no reason for them to be talking to you or commenting on your video. They clearly think absolutely nothing of you. That gets to me. That gets to me. And my first reaction is like, oh, I gotta prove this person wrong. I gotta win them over. I gotta explain. And I'm like, or I shadow ban them, and then they don't exist anymore, and then I can go back to my life. It seems like a win-win because they clearly hate me. So we
Yeah,
don't need to work on this. This isn't we don't need to go to couples counseling about it.
yeah. I feel you on that because I used to do the same thing. I'm a big, or I used to be, anyways, where I would type out a telling them how they're wrong. Ah, no, I shouldn't. Delete.
Yep.
Whatever. Delete. Delete. I yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say if I'm like sensitive or not or whatever, but I had to take like a break for like a month of just like I'm not looking at any of the comments on any of my videos. Like if I do something stupid, like the audio's muted and I didn't know, like somehow I didn't notice this one section was muted or something like that. Sometimes someone will say something in the comments, I'll take it down and re-upload it real quick. But I was like, I don't even care. Like I'm not looking at the comments because I like, and I think it's part of human nature. Like people are just kind of pre-programmed to like, oh yeah, everything's fine, everything's good, everything's good. Oh, there's the bad thing. Like I see it.
Yep.
Like to
Yep.
concentrate on the
Yep.
bad thing. So even though the first like 75 comments are like channel members like, oh bro, you rock, like, oh I love this build or blah blah blah, and then it's like, then you get like 2 or 3 out of like 10 that are the negative ones, and I can't overcome the human nature sometimes, to
Yeah.
concentrate on the negative because you always, I don't know if this is 100% factual, but I like that you concentrate on the negative because you want to see the problems that you need to fix. Like if there's not a problem you need to fix, your brain doesn't want to concentrate on it as much. I
Yep.
think anyways. I don't know if that's a hypothesis or if that's some real thing, but that's the way it seems.
Yeah. 100%. And it's as kids would say nowadays, ignoring the comment section is self care. It's the only thing I never want to miss out if somebody's asking a legitimate question. If somebody's going to take the time to type out like, "Hey, I really like this video," or whatever, I want them to know I've seen that and I appreciate that. Right? That's a human choosing to invest even a few seconds of their mortal lifespan to, saying something nice to you. So I want to make sure they get that recognition that they deserve. Or somebody's asking a question, I want to try to get that information to them. Part of why I do this is I like to teach. I'm a teacher at heart. That's why I go look at things so deeply. It's so that I can give correct answers to people. And oh boy, you hit that one. You kind of said it earlier, like, oh, you should kill yourself. People say that to you. They
Yeah.
just say like, you should end your life, and I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't
homie,
make that up. Yeah. That's more
homie,
than
you
one
don't,
time.
because you can check whether or not like people have commented on your other videos or how long they like. You can go look at a person's profile, and I'm like, this is the first thing you've ever said to me. Like you clearly are not somebody like you walked up, you went, huh, interesting video, kill yourself. That gets rough. So I definitely understand taking a month off and just being like, all right, let me reevaluate how I'm approaching content creation. Because it's there aren't a lot of jobs in the world where you walk in one day and somebody you don't know just looks at you and goes, you should kill yourself. And you're like, great, this is a Wendy's. Would you like fries with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's definitely it's its own beast.
Yeah,
This
the
this
anonymity of
sphere.
the internet
Yes.
makes a lot of tough guys, yeah.